All right, now we move on to part two, where we race as Kyle Busch at Charlotte. First, I'm going to go ahead and increase the race length. I probably could have done that after choosing Kyle, but we can do that here. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at 25. I asked you guys if you wanted me to go back up to 50. I didn't get any comments on my previous video, so we're just going to go ahead and do it at 25. And now we choose Busch. I really want to do the Roval so bad, but we'll save that for another time. Plus, I still have more episodes that I'm going to do of my NASCAR 25 series. I still have to win a championship with my 64 car. As usual, we're skipping practice and going straight to qualifying, because practice to me just does not provide anything.
Qualifying, here we go.
But I really got to see if...
now, driver. Let's get after it.
I really got to see if I can get the DLC. Whoop. Alright, a little bit more looser than I would have liked, but I think we're okay. If I can just keep the car from going sideways, and we're fine. Now to get Kyle his 64th win in Cup. I know this game is kind of outdated right now, especially with other drivers being in different teams, like Daniel Suarez no longer drives the 99, and
lock in now, this one counts.
Zillich is driving the 88 instead of the 87. But it's still fun. I still enjoy this game. I'm really looking forward to when iRacing does NASCAR 26, of course. But until that day comes, I'm still going to enjoy this. Fuck, that really could have been better. I'm probably going to get a bad qualifying start here.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, that was...
We got some work to do. Don't worry, we'll pick up some spots.
That was still better. I thought I was going to be like 28th. So, we finished behind Keselowski, Wallace, Allmendinger, Priest, Joey, Ross, Chris, Alex, Ryan, Elliott, Bell, Briscoe, Reddick, Hamlin, Byron, and with the pole, Kyle Larson. Naturally. I also noticed they added a couple of new paint schemes for Larson, which I didn't have to pay for. A couple of these have stickers saying that he is the... No, I'm going to leave it alone. It's only when I'm on the apron I have trouble.
Be ready.
But yeah, Larson has a couple of new paint schemes showing that he's a two-time champion now.
Car outside.
Because when this game was first created, Larson was still fighting for the championship. He didn't necessarily win it, but now that he did, it made sense for iRacing to add that in, and I'm glad they did.
Clear up top. One look. High side now. Clear low if you want it. 3 wide. 1 high. Inside.
Oh, God.
Clear low if you want it.
Well, that's kind of appropriate. I mean, I know Joey said nice things about Kyle after his death, but
Pit road is open.
there were times where those two did not get along.
Pace cars off.
So already we finished the first lap of this 100-lap shootout.
Be ready now.
How many laps are remaining now?
Go, go, go. High side now.
Wait for it. 95. We got 95 laps remaining.
Stay level. Clear high and you want it.
Had to lift to get off a Priest there. I find it interesting that Ryan's from Berlin, Connecticut.
Clear up top.
I never knew that. I mean, I never saw any racetracks in Berlin, Connecticut, but I've actually been there.
Clear low.
Oh, come on, Busher.
Amazing lap, driver.
Hey, we're in the top 10.
Clear up top. 1 bottom. Clear
I was
low.
going to say something else, but I'm
Inside.
just going to move forward and ignore Chris. Strangely enough, though, I used to have a
High side
coworker
Clear outside.
named Chris.
One bottom.
He acted a lot like
Three
Kyle
wide.
Busch when, like,
You're all clear.
during his first few
Clear
years
low.
of JGR where he was arrogant and
Car high.
I guess you could call him a wild thing.
Clear outside. One outside.
See if I can work with Ross here to move up a few more positions.
Clear high. You want it?
Busher once again kind of put me in a shitty spot there.
Amazing lap, driver. Outside now. Outside door. Gear 3
So I also heard that Richard Childress is no longer using the 8 for their second charter, which kind of makes sense, but instead of switching from the 8 to the 33, I thought they would have brought the 31 number back. I liked when RCR had the 31, especially when Robbie Gordon and Ryan Newman were driving the car.
Stay low. Clear outside.
Mike Skinner was also cool to see too, especially considering that he had the Lowe's sponsorship
Car high.
before Jimmy Johnson. All right, we got Chase Elliott. We got to pass. Let's check on our fuel.
Still there.
All right.
Clear.
My tires should be fine until we get to lap 50 or 60. But just like with my live stream I did where I was at Talladega, I am going to wait till the halfway point to change tires. If I can go closer to lap 60,
Car's still there.
good. But anywhere after lap 50 is fine.
Stay high. Outside
Let
now.
me just pass Briscoe here.
Clear low. Clear high. And you want it?
When I was doing the truck race at North Wilkesboro, I didn't think I was going to win.
Car low.
We got a much longer race here, of course. Instead of 33 laps, we're doing 100.
One
And
on the
Charlotte's also a longer track than North Wilkesboro.
inside door.
I tried doing Dover,
Car inside.
but you can't race trucks at Dover in this game.
Stay high. Clear
I think
low.
Arca still does Dover in here.
One high.
Actually, it does. I remember
You're all clear.
in my career mode, I did a couple of Arca races at Dover. And
Still
even
there.
though I'm a Cup, I still want to see if I can win a championship for
Clear
Arca.
low. Stay low. Clear up top.
So when I buy the DLC, I know that one of Kyle Busch's cars has the Lucas Oil sponsor. But he and his teammate Austin also had BetMGM. I think they still do. But I'm kind of surprised that BetMGM isn't on any of the cars already. All right. So far, so good. Oh, crap. That wasn't good. Well, at least we're in the top 5. We're getting close to William Byron. A while ago, I think this was also my live stream, I mentioned if Austin Hill or Jesse Love would be able to do
One up high.
more cup races. Now that Kyle's gone, I think it's safe to say they're definitely going to have more opportunities somewhere down the road. Jesse, I believe, already drove the 33 a couple times in Cup. And Austin Hill, I think, also drove the 33 from time to time, along with the 62 of Beard Motorsports. Ah, crap. I didn't mean to get down to the inside like that. I had to scratch my forearm. My wrist, actually. I meant to say my wrist was getting itchy. Alright, let's check in our tires. Alright, we're in the 70s. So we can still have good control of the car. We just got to go a bit slower than what we were doing earlier. Oh my god, I thought Jimmy Johnson was third place, man.
Outside door. Clear.
Sucks that he's last.
Clear high.
We're about to lap Cody Ware. That's not surprising.
Outside now. Clear outside. One up high.
What was surprising, though, was seeing his teammate Corey LaJoie get a ninth or a top 10 finish at the Daytona 500 of 2025. I said he got ninth, but that was by accident. Ninth was actually taken by Justin Allgaier, driving the 40 of Junior Motorsports.
Out in front, nice job. We just lost the lead.
No, we didn't. We're good.
Clear high. Outside.
Riley the Herb. He's also from Las Vegas, just like Kyle. Another driver born in Las Vegas is Noah Gregson, who currently drives the 4 for Front Row.
One up high. Clear up
I know
top.
Front Row is not the best team in this sport, but I have a feeling that Noah will get his first win sometime before this year comes to an
One
end.
high. Clear outside.
He may not be able to contend for a championship, but I still say he's going to get at least one win. McDowell's done it a few times before in the 34 before he left for Spire.
One up high. Clear outside. Outside.
Come on, Austin, you got to pick up the slack here, man. I'm out here contending for the wind, and you're doing nothing.
One outside.
I guess you could say the AI is pretty realistic with
Clear up top.
how certain cars perform. Unless, of course, you're driving them. Because I was able to do really good with Austin Dillon. You might remember in some earlier episodes of my NASCAR 25 series, I tried winning a championship with him. I didn't record the last several episodes, of course, but I lost the championship by being 8th place in points. But I still had a good end to the season with back-to-back wins. Also, I did not do the round of 16. I just kept it at the old school point system, like what the Winston Cup did. I might have to make a part 3 actually, because I can only do a 1-hour video. Hey guys. Sorry, I had to sneeze. As I was saying, I can only do a 1-hour video when recording videos on my PS5. Live streams, on the other hand, seem to be okay. I mean, there are moments where the sound lags a little bit, but I've been able to go up to 3 hours and 45 minutes without any issues. So I'm thinking,
Outside now.
look out, Josh. Glad he could hold
Clear
on to it. I
outside.
didn't mean to hit him. I'm thinking with
Clear
the
high
way
if you
we're
want it.
doing this right now, I mean, we've got about almost a half minute for each lap. So I'm thinking, like, even though we should be able to finish this in under an hour, I'm going to play it safe and
Car high. Clear high
end
if you
this
want it.
video
High side now.
at lap 50,
Clear outside.
and then we'll do the
Clear high.
second half of the race in part 3.
Outside. All clear.
Got a good slingshot off of Cindric there. Slingshots, you're typically supposed to touch the car and then go past them, or at least that's what they did in Talladega. That's what they did in Talladega Nights. But I was able to get enough draft to go past Austin without touching his car.
One outside. Clear. 3 wide. Clear outside.
Byron's 10 seconds behind us.
Outside. Clear outside.
Yeah, let's, I just burped, I apologize. Let's pit on lap 32. I might have to go for 31 though, depending on what my fuel situation's at. Because it says I have 4 laps.
Clear inside.
I should be able to make it to the end of lap 32, especially if I keep drafting off of these lap cars.
Clear high.
I'm not feeling confident with that
Clear high.
right front though. I wanted to try and go a little bit further until like lap 50, but
Clear high if you want it.
with the way the tires are right now, not yet. It just
One
makes
low.
sense
Clear
to
low.
get fresher tires.
Inside now. Clear bottom. Try to save some fuel if you can.
I know. We'll be fine. Alright, you know what? We will do the end of this pit. Let's go for it.
Alright, bring it in and pit this time. One on the bottom.
I know. That's Blaney. Hi, Blaney.
Clear bottom.
Looks like a lot of other drivers have already pitted too.
Alright, let us know what adjustments you need.
Alright, so let's actually decrease the PSI. I'm not going to do it by much, but that should help us get a little bit better grip. Usually when you have your tires at around 35, I think it also depends on how much the car weighs, but generally 35 PSI is also good for trying to get better fuel efficiency. Do I want to repair the damage? I mean, it's only 2 seconds. Why not?
Bring it in and pit this time. Slow down, slow down.
You're overreacting, dude. Calm down. I wish speed limits could go away on pit road. They actually used to not have speed limits. They were added in 1991. I don't know why. They always seem to have your pit box like right at the end of pit road. Not that I'm complaining. I just find it a little odd.
Stay on your blend line now.
Nope. That's not good. That is not good. This is why I decreased the PSI. I knew it was going to be squirrely, because, again, we're on the apron. But when we get off the apron and back onto the actual racetrack,
Clear.
who just hit the wall? Uh-oh, someone went backwards. Well,
Pit road is open.
I still have the lead, so considering the fact that I just came out of the pits, no need to do that.
Pace car's off.
Safe to say that someone's definitely got the free pass because we lapped a bunch of cars.
Green, green. Car high.
Lap 35 of 100. Like I said, we're going to end this video at lap 50, and then part 3 will show us doing the second half of the race.
Stay low. Clear outside.
Uh-oh. Thought I was going to hit the wall there. I'm very glad I didn't. I don't know why. I felt like I was going to say I sure am glad I didn't, but my mind just decided to change it at the last minute.
Amazing lap, driver.
Thank you. Helps when you get better tires. And we're leaving those guys behind in the dust. I thought someone would have tried keeping up with us. By someone, I probably should have said the majority of the field. But hey, that's Kyle Busch for you. You know, he's a good driver. Helps when you have the right equipment, too. I have a feeling if they do decide to bring the 8 back, they'll use the older font that Tyler Reddick had. But I'm kind of surprised that they didn't try to make it use the same font that the 3 had. Which is what Dale Jr. actually uses right now for his race team, Junior Motorsports. If I'm not mistaken, Dale's grandfather, Ralph Earnhardt, also had the number 8. Ralph didn't even want Dale to race. Like Dale Sr., when he was starting racing in the 70s, his dad, Ralph, just wanted him to live a normal life and just do other stuff. Close to the wall. I thought I was going to hit it by accident. We're doing really, really good. I've noticed too, you got a lot of croissants on the back here. That's a pretty cool pattern they did. But every time I hear the name Cheddar's, instead of just being like a scratch kitchen that makes a lot of different things, I thought Cheddar's just focused on cheeses, you know, because cheddar cheese. I really have cheese, but when I do, I enjoy cheddar a lot. Well, we're approaching the lapped cars again. At least Jimmy's not in last anymore.
Outside. Clear up top.
What's funny is, when Kyle first joined NASCAR, he also raced the 84. And the fact that Jimmy's using that for his part-time car, it's like you're seeing the opposite effect.
One high. Clear high and you want it?
I think Jimmy's actually hiring a third full-time driver. I mean, Jimmy might still do part-time racing in the 84. I honestly don't know. I have no evidence to prove that, of course, but I wouldn't be surprised if he kept doing like 2 or 3 races a year in his 84. And another number was used for the third full-time driver. I want to say maybe 44? 44 was also used by Richard Petty's team at one point. It was actually about a decade before Jimmy Johnson bought part of the team.
Clear low.
All right, this isn't quite the halfway point, but I think we should be fine here to finish the rest of the race in part 3. So head on over there, and I look forward to seeing you.